All right, and welcome back to the E36 touring build series. Sorry it's been a couple weeks, but I've been busy. I dropped the whole rear subframe, I replaced all the bushings in there, and I actually put it back in the car, which I'll show you in a later episode. I also rebuilt the front subframe, cleaned it all up, and put that all back together, and that is getting ready for the new engine, or the new old engine, I should say. So in our previous episode, we disassembled the S50, or at least as far as I wanted to, just to check all the seals and how everything looked internally. This engine ran really good when I took it out of the car, so I'm not too worried about that. So I really don't want to break it all the way down and do piston rings, get that deep into it. So today we're going to start putting this all back together. I have all the brand new seals and everything to go on the engine right here. And it'll probably be a lot of time lapse, but it'll be a lot of fun, so let's get at it. Okay, here are the parts we're gonna install today. So not going that deep into this, but it is gonna get all new seals. So oil pan gasket, valve cover gasket, new water pump, thermostat housing, exhaust gaskets, exhaust studs, things like that. Just a quick, nice, good refresh, just so the new owner has a lot of good parts, especially the cooling system. You guys know how the BMW cooling systems are. So a lot of little fun stuff here. So let's get to wrenching. Okay, to start off, we're gonna be installing our upgraded exhaust stud kit here. So the advantage over this over a regular exhaust stud is that this has a drive end on it, so you don't have to double nut the exhaust stud at all, which is really nice. I'll also be installing some new exhaust stud nuts, and I have a whole video on this installation. If you want to see it, I'll leave the link in the description below. But we want to add a little bit of oil to the threads just to make it a little bit easier to go into this aluminum block here, because you really don't want to strip anything in there since it's a steel stud and an aluminum block. So let's get started on that. so that's it. The engine's completely back together. Got the wiring harness in, you know, the manifold and everything back on. There's a couple things I can't do until the engine's actually in the car, but at this point it's ready to go. I need to take it off the stand, and then we can put the transmission on, put the front subframe on, and then we're gonna install it the exact same way we took it out from the bottom. So we'll push it all the way up, and that'll be it. But really not a bad job. Just make sure you label everything when you take it all apart, and go from there. So hope you guys like this video, and any of the products or tools that you saw in this video will be down in the description below, and see you next time. Thanks.